Every night, I'd hover around my father, constantly begging him to help me fall asleep. Though my father felt helpless about it, he couldn't bear to refuse me, so he just quietly chose to leave. The reason I was so dependent on my father was really just to bring us closer together. Not long ago, my best friend and I were doing homework, while my mother was playing the piano randomly. She had some mental issues, and often needed someone to take care of her. That's when my friend noticed my mother wasn't feeling well, and reminded me to go take care of her. So I took my mother back upstairs, leaving my friend to do homework alone. Before long, my father came home, and happened to see my pretty friend. My friend greeted my father first, but father kept staring at this beautiful girl. When my friend noticed, father had no choice but to turn and leave. Upstairs, mother realized her husband had come home, and excitedly laid on the bed. She even told me not to tell father about her condition, then picked up a mirror and started fixing her hair. Later, when father came to the bedroom, mother was happy like a child, but after a brief hug, mother's face turned sad. Suddenly we heard mother crying upstairs, which caught my friends and my attention. I hurriedly sent my friend away. Then I found my father, and asked what he wanted to eat. Father told me he had no appetite, so I went to the kitchen enthusiastically, and brought out desserts I'd made myself for father to try. Father couldn't stop praising my cooking skills. From that day on, my friend often came to my house to hang out. Even though I showed I wasn't too happy about it, my friend still pretended not to notice. Mom was knitting a sweater at the time. When she saw my friend, Mom invited her to knit together. Then mother had her try on the dress she wore when she and father fell in love. I angrily interrupted them and sent my friend away. The next day, she came to father's clinic, pretending she had a toothache. But after the treatment was done, she didn't seem affected at all, and left the hospital with a blank expression. Father stood there, watching her live with me. My relationship with mother was very tense. I saw her as an enemy. I'd always taken careful care of father, but father's thoughts were always on my friend. To create more chances to meet, father planned to send mom to a nursing home, using this to create alone time for himself and my friend. Meanwhile, mother had no idea, and was still tending the garden at home, thinking her husband still loved her deeply. The next day my friend and I went shopping for birthday gifts together, but father's gaze stayed on my friend, his eyes becoming distant and unfocused.